So guys, recently Playback made a video called Meet the New Fresh and Fit Podcast, but worse. And the podcast they're talking about is called The Whatever Podcast, hosted by him right here, Brian. Here's his channel, dating, talking, you know, just another, type of podcast about, dating, how men and women are different, all that good stuff, right? And, I can tell off this video alone, I don't think this went the way I think Playback wanted it to go. Because the comment section is kind of proving it. So let's get into that. And here's the first comment. He allows women to talk. He doesn't dismiss what they say. He doesn't kick them out for extra views. And he takes the time to rationalize with the women. He even brings in more intelligent women than Fresh and Fit. The only similarities they have are their topics. And that is something I can at least agree with, because they are going to still have the same talking points that I think that will be similar and all the other stuff he said. When I click on that, it says this. I hear this argument all the time about Fresh and Fit bring bimbos on their show they do. But what is intelligence to you? Is it education or common sense? Because if it's education, both podcasts have women who graduated college on regularly. And if it's common sense, a lot of women on both shows really have any. And again, I can agree with that. It's kind of like if you ask them, do you think the top 1% of men are going to be loyal to just you alone? Which means this guy is truly rare. He's a 1% out of 99. He's 1%. You think he's going to be loyal to just you alone, makes millions, 6 foot up, in shape, all that good stuff. He's just going to be loyal to just you alone. Common sense will say no. But somehow a lot of these girls will think yes somehow. Because of personality. Because they have a great personality. Here's another comment. This podcast is much, much more civil than FNF. And the host is so much more interested in making them understand instead of just being an outright yeah. And if you hear the way the women talk and how much the host lets slide, it proves that. And yeah, he's right about that because he has let some things slide, but there are some clips of him, where he actually does go in on the girl about what they say about him or, try to act like he's this certain type of guy or something. And also, whatever podcast clearly isn't trying to be a clone. If it was, he'd be loud, kicking chicks out, and unnecessarily being mean. I agree with F&F mostly, but this show absolutely frames things a bit better to make women understand more. The only common thing is that both showcase that modern women think, speak, and react to truths and opinions pretty much the same across the West. The chicks on this show sound no different from the ones on other shows and more educated and sophisticated, unlike F&F. And again, I can agree with that because if I'm not mistaken, I think this podcast takes place, in California, if I'm not mistaken. So it just shows you no matter because I know that whole stigma that you only have Florida or Miami girls, on Fresh and Fit podcast. That's why they think like that. It's like no, if you watch it, then a lot of them from different parts of the world or different states. They just obviously have the only way to get to the podcast is obviously going to Miami. So if the fact that girls on the whatever podcast still act the same way and do the same stuff that Miami girls do, I mean, it kind of says a lot right there too. That isn't just a stigma like Miami thing. And here's one more comment because I don't want to go through all the comments, but worse is actually insane. I listened to multiple podcasts from whatever and FNF, and to say whatever is worse is crazy. You two have definitely not listened to a full podcast from whatever or even 2 to 5 videos. I have. I watched more Fresh and Fit, but whatever was way more calm and respectful to the ladies. Brian and Myron might agree on a lot of things, but the way they operate is totally different. And again, totally agree. Me, myself, as a person who watched both, I can say, yes, I also agree with what this person said in this comment right here. And this is kind of telling that I think in this video, they only looked at clips and actually watched the full podcast. But because unless, again, if y'all doing like a clickbait, like video title, hey, I get it. Hey, clickbait it. But if you actually don't know for a fact that they're worse than Fresh and Fit, then you can't really sit here and say that. And before, anyone starts saying, oh, you must be just straight up F and F, supporter, like super supporter. Like, nah, bro, I have my own mind. I don't have to be a super supporter. I'm just looking at this how I look at it. Because I watch Playback and Fresh Fit. So I'm not a Fresh Fit hater or a Playback hater. I'm just seeing this from how I'm looking at it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the comment section go into how really I started seeing this in December, when Lowe did the whole cheating thing, right? I started seeing like the people in the comments like, y'all not really that credible no more, especially low when it comes to like dating and stuff. I've been seeing the comment section say that like ever since like that's when the comments been going in on them like this is mid and they're not the same no more. I've been seeing that a lot. And again, not no hater channel, nothing like that. I'm just saying how I see it. And everyone in this comment section is proving it too. This is really telling of the comment section. But again, I don't know why they use, the Fresh and Fit podcast part in the title, because I'm like, y'all had beef with them. That can start something again, and it's kind of no point in starting something again when Low kind of messed it up now. So it'll be kind of a waste of time to trying to go jabbing back and forth at each other, since all they do is just bring up Low cheating and basically saying how he says it's basically wrong to cheat. I mean, you can't really have any valid points to go against them with now, because Myron said high status men always cheat. What did Low do? High status men cheats multiple times. So you can't say that they're wrong on their points. You help prove their point. That's one of the worst things about it. You help prove their point, so there's no point in starting this beef or whatever. If that's what y'all do, I don't know. It could just be a clickbait title. I don't know. And you know what else is funny? Someone actually said the whatever podcast is basically what it'll be like if Fresh was the main host on Fresh and Fit. Basically, that's basically what they said. I mean, I can't disagree with that, because Fresh is like the calm, like cool, collective person. Obviously he lets Myron go in, do his thing. And yeah, I can't disagree with that. But what y'all think about this, man? Y'all think this might, start that fire back up in the YouTube beef between Fresh Fit and Playback, since using Fresh Fit in the title? What y'all think? What y'all think? I think this could possibly start something again, but I don't know. But again, I can't really see Playback winning that if they do start going back and forth at each other, because again, Low kind of became, his points became irrelevant now when it comes to like dating and cheating, since he's kind of proven Fresh Fit points. But yeah, y'all tell me y'all thoughts about this. You new here, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.